Today's National Take Your Mixer to Work Day. That's right, this is my personal mixer, or well, my wife's mixer, and she asked me to bring it in and do some work on it like 2 weeks ago. So technically 2 weeks ago was Take Your Mixer's Wife to Work Day. And this mixer has an issue that a lot of you are experiencing. You barely have to touch it. It's just jumping right into gear. Now this one I do barely have to touch, but many of you out there have to actually store your mixer unplugged, because if you don't, this doesn't stay in the off position. It's automatically just jumping right into gear without even touching it. So let's take this thing apart and fix it real quick. We're gonna start by removing this back cap. And once that screw is removed, this back cap literally just pulls away. Next, for the beauty band, there's just 2 screws on the back here. We need to remove those as well. And with those screws out, this beauty band just pulls right away. Now, before I go any further, the tilt heads actually have this same problem. It's going to be the same fix, just a little bit different disassembly, which we have plenty of videos on that. And while you're in there, I do recommend re-greasing the machine. Next, we're gonna take a flathead screwdriver. We're gonna put it right on the edge of that drip ring. We're gonna tap down with a mallet. And when you tap that down, it's ready to just pull off of the machine. Next, we need to take a hammer and a punch. We gotta punch out this pin right here. And with that pin out, you can just kind of twist a little bit, pull down on that planetary, and it'll separate from the machine. There are 4 big bolts that mount the K5SS head to the neck portion. We need to remove these. Oh yeah, if you couldn't tell, the love handle, it does fit on these machines. And we also have our mixer souped up with the comfy grip here. Now this is what it looks like without it. I get really tired of this bare handled metal. It's hard to grip, it's really small, it doesn't look that great, but if you take the comfy grip, it just slides over into place just like that. You have a brand new handle. It's amazing. All right, back to removing these bolts. You wanna make sure that you save one in the rear for last. And as you unscrew that, you wanna make sure that you keep a hand right here because, well, obviously, you see that? It'll just topple right off the front of the machine if you don't. So we went ahead, we kept some downward pressure there. We got all of these bolts now removed. And so this head is now ready to just be pulled away from the machine. And by doing so, that's gonna reveal these 2 screws right here, as well as all of these up around the head. We need to remove all of these screws. There should have been a total of 9 screws that we removed, and once those are removed, we can just go ahead and we can separate these 2 housings. Take a look here, we have this thing now pulled apart. Now this screw right here, this is the culprit. Take a look, we put it in the off position, it's just gonna jump right back into gear. But if we take that screw and we just cinch it down into place, take a look at that, this handle is now nice and tight. It actually does take some pressure now to move it through the speeds. It's not just gonna jump into gear anymore. That issue now is completely solved. Well, like I said, I do recommend re-greasing the machine at this point because, well, it's all exposed already. It's a great time to inspect all of your gears and make sure that they don't have any damage so that you can replace them if you need to. Now that we got our issue resolved, let's go ahead, let's start putting this machine back together. You're gonna put these housings together, you're gonna make sure that this has a nice, tight fit. Now while I'm going through here and I'm screwing all these screws back into place, I just wanna let you know there's a reason why I have a K5SS on my counter at home. There's also a reason why these don't last more than about 2 seconds when they land on our website. They just get snatched up. And that's because these are literally the best machines that you can own, and they just don't make them anymore. Look at that beauty shine. If you want any of these upgrades, you can pick them up in the link below.